really wanted you. Brian, Tori.
Hiya, Tori.
Hey, Brian.
Sorry, I ate a ding-dong. I had to go puke it out to keep my girlish figure. Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
You got yourself some red hair there.
Yeah, it's dyed, but it still looks good.
Thank you for being honest.
It's not real, but...
Ask Mark about his. Okay.
Hey, who else went and had some streaks put in?
Not me.
Why don't you take your cap off?
Tori, let him sit with it. Let him sit with it for a second.
I had no streaks put in my hair. I had no
That
streaks.
can't be real. That's real.
Brian.
Sun bleaches my hair, man.
Brian.
I'm like a beach guy.
Brian. Hey, Brian.
Blonde.
Hey,
a lot of
Brian.
people call me Dolph.
Hey, Brian.
So, Tori?
Brian.
No, I don't.
Brian.
I don't dye my hair.
Brian.
Look. So, Tori,
Brian.
you've been touring now for how long? No.
Yeah,
Since October.
Yeah, so Mark was telling you that... just
you're
not
not
gonna...
gonna fess up. No, I want you to say it.
I don't have my hair dyed.
Hey!
I don't.
Hey!
Never have.
Dude!
When I was 18 once.
Look at me. Hear me, see me, watch my eyes. Did you have your hair straight? Did you have your hair straight?
No, I didn't.
Brian?
Never have, never will.
Those
I
are
don't
good
go for
ones.
that kind of
You're
stuff.
gonna spontaneously
Nothing against
bust.
you, Tori. It looks good on you.
Thank you, Brian.
He did have it done.
So, he was telling you about Mark Cohn just digging the hell out of you. Where did he see you? How does he know about you?
Well, he did a tour in Europe, and he needed an opening act. This was before my album came out. I had an EP out in London, and I was living over there. And he was looking at a bunch of people, and he was really hesitant because I play the piano too, and he thought it would be boring.
Too much piano. Too much of the same
but you
thing.
know, too much guitar, eh?
Sure,
I mean, so he was a bit, I think, not, he had his own choice, but he was a bit bribed to put me on the
This is
tour.
exactly what are you talking about here?
Well, you know,
No, we don't know,
little,
Tony.
yeah, you
No,
know,
I
the
mean,
little.
was there some sort of
Come
casting
on,
couch
Brian,
action?
you know the little phone call that says, and
He's a
Brian,
man.
why don't you do this? No, it's not that kind of bribing.
Okay, then. All
Hey,
right.
Why is it that some of the streaks in your hair are blonder than
Will
the
you
others?
shut up about the streaks
I
in
just
my
don't
hair?
understand how that can be. Is that a natural
So
occurrence,
jealous.
or what happens with that?
He's always been so jealous of my attractiveness.
Yeah, check his hair, won't you, Tori? Feel that hair he's got on his head over here, would you? Check him.
So, Tori, you've been touring for how long?
Okay, touring since October.
Now, this is your first album out?
No,
Okay.
this is my second album out,
Uh-huh.
but it's completely different than my first.
What was the first one like in comparison? Because this one's pretty mellow and beautiful, heartfelt songs. Was the first one like that?
No, you'd think I would murder your children on the first one.
It was a
Just my
rock
vibe.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't the music necessarily. Unfortunately, I can't tell you that it was a metal record, but I kind of looked that way.
How did the album do, the first one?
Terrible.
Mm-hmm. So change direction a little bit?
Yeah.
Is
Second
this-
one now?
I went back to what I was doing, which is always playing the piano.
How is this one feeling so far, this album?
It's great.
It's doing well.
It feels great that I did what I wanted to do, and I didn't make it for radio. Nothing personal, but I didn't make a record to please anybody.
Yeah.
Gut shot right there, big gut shot to us.
So- If you don't... We've talked about this many times with artists on the show. What about, making money? I mean, money doesn't have to be important to you, but you also have to feed yourself.
No,
And
well, this has sold 700,000 worldwide.
Jeez, it's pretty good.
that's money.
So,
That's more than the Beatles sold and Elvis.
It was.
isn't it?
Well-
Right there it is.
It's not like I'm selling as much records as a lot of people, but I'm making enough to do what I want and
Mhm.
pay my rent.
And getting a lot of respect in the industry, which will help out with future albums. And
Well,
stuff.
it's just, you have to look at what kind of music are we leaving behind for this generation, and a lot of it is not like what I grew up with. I mean, I'd turn on the radio and I'd hear Joni Mitchell, and I'd hear Led Zeppelin, and I'd hear Pink Floyd.
Little
and I'd
Willie
hear-
Willie won't go home.
Well-
Ooh, yeah.
So much music was
Yeah.
out there, and I'm just saying that there's a responsibility that I think has to kick in a bit about what we're leaving behind. And it's not just about McDonald's being an advertiser. It can't be the common denominator. And that's just what I feel in my guts.
All right, well, we want to hear some of this live, and the God to all engineers,
Is here,
the Norm Cat, has entered the room in his plaid shirt, and that means it's a serious engineering day when he wears his plaid shirt. So he's going to figure out where the buzz is on this. We're going to try to get this keyboard going so that you can, in fact, share with us some of your music and watch you do it live. It'd be great.
Great.
So why don't we take care of a bit of a business break, return to you with Tori Amos on the Mark and Brian program.
Hello there, I'm 45.5 KLOS, 22 minutes after 9 o'clock on the Mark program.
Here it is.
Tori Amos.
Yeah. Amos or Amos?
Amos.
Amos. Okay. Tori Amos. We keep saying Amos for some reason. I guess it's spelled that way. Anyway, The magical being we call Norm stormed into the room and tweaked some knobs, pulled some cords, and knocked it out for us. We got it now. Do you have a piece you might want to share with us?
Yes, silent all these years.
Okay.
So it's a rocker.
No, it's not a rocker.
Kidding.
But, you know, Brian, it's content. It's what you're saying. You know, you can have lots of noise
want to be
and say
too
absolutely
serious.
nothing, Brian.
Seriousness is fine.
Show her your streaks.
We stop on down and be serious. A lot, you know, but just looking for maybe a little more upness here.
What do you feel? All right, let's have some of that volume on that keyboard.
Cool.
Over.
Which one is it, Norm? Which button to it?
That'd be Rita.
Oh, hi, Rita.
How you doing, Brian?
A few words of bondage there between two workmates.
All right, I hate listening to this through the headphones, so I'm going to go out and listen to it on the radio.
All right. All right, now, with that live piece, please now welcome Tori Amos.
I gotta put my headphones on. Hang on a minute.
Oh, sorry. All right, hang on. Headphones! Get back in just a second.
Sorry, it just seems so real for a minute. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got to hear that, put those on to hear the keyboard.
There's a volume adjustment over there, too.
All right, she's adjusting her headphones now.
Are they okay?
It's these temperamental musicians, it's all got to be just right for them or they can't perform.
They're big.
All right, hang on now. They're a little bit, she's bitching now. So we're going to try to deal with this and try to be as cool as we possibly can before Tori entertains us with her musical prowess. Rita just about busted her ass as she walks around to help with the chords. Rita's now pulling on chords and yanking on things that she might not should be. And Rita's now requesting that she give her headphones. She's unwrapping them through there.
Yeah.
She's putting them back on. All right, are they fit now? No?
It doesn't matter. We'll just go.
Okay, cool. She'll do her best to work with it. All right, she's got her headphones on now. She is ready. Please, once again, welcome Tori Amos.